What is up, guys? It's your homeboy TrippyShrimp. Hope you guys are having a great day. Just got off work, woke up at 5:30. Back on that grind. Nah, but I got a good story for you guys today. This was one of my better stories that I had earlier in when I first made this channel. However, I don't know why I decided to remove a good video and make a new one of it. I'm stupid. But alright, guys, my trip to Breckenridge, Colorado. It's a good ass story. First time going to Colorado. We're just gonna start with the plane ride there because a lot of stuff happened on this trip. Alright, so the plane ride there, you know, pretty fun. What's it called? You had the game 2048. I don't know if you guys remember that tile game, that where you add numbers and like combine them and stuff. That game was really popular at the time. I was playing that a lot. And my battery light is flashing. That sucks. Me, my dad, and my uncle. Not my uncle. He's like an uncle to me though. It's my dad's like best friend, Rich. We all got on a plane, went to Colorado. We were going to Breckenridge, and on the plane ride there, we were in first class because we always sit first class just because first class swag. But yes, so they hand out mixed nuts if you ever sit in first class, and you know that, like, they hand out like a little dish of nuts. I was eating them, right? And I was allergic to nuts, I guess. Well, like, I knew I was allergic to nuts, but my doctor, whenever I went in and like they tested me for them, like I got like blood tests and shit for it, he's like, nah, you're not allergic to anything. I was like, alright, man. So like I'm eating these nuts on the plane, right? I start having like an allergic reaction. And like whatever part of my body I touched, it would start to get red, itchy, and like swell up and shit. And like, I don't know why I'm laughing. It was fucked up. They wound up like calling the doctor on board the airplane and shit. Yeah, they wound up just giving me like some Benadryl or something. And it didn't stop it. It just stopped it from getting worse, I guess. So I was enjoying life on that Benadryl, you know what I'm saying? We get off the plane. I do remember though, that night when we got off the plane, driving up to Breckenridge from the airport. I think the airport was in Colorado Springs. So it was a little drive to Breckenridge, about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, maybe more, I'm not even sure. Yeah, I remember on the drive, like, they kept telling me to drink water and stuff because like we're gonna be in a high altitude. This will come into play later on in the story. But we get to this grocery store, right, and I'm like scratching my ear, right, and I have no idea what's going on because like I can't see my face or anything at the time, so I'm like scratching my ear because I'm still like coming off the allergic reaction from these nuts, and my ear is like fucking huge, guys. And when I mean huge, I mean like the shoe is big as fuck. Like I look like Dumbo with one ear, but. Yeah, that was pretty much the night though. We wound up getting food there at that grocery store, you know, food, drank, and went to Rich's friend's house that he let us stay at. Very nice cabin in Breckenridge, very close to the ski lift. It's a very cool town, Breckenridge is. I love it to death. Like, I would go back any day. Breckenridge is an awesome town. The dude's house was so cool looking too. I don't know. It's just a different style home than down here, I guess. But it was very cool. Went to the house, hopped on my computer. I was watching Arma 2 videos from, what's it called, Frankie on PC. That dude's a shit. Shout out to you, Frankie. I was watching his videos. I know that. And because that was the only thing to do because I was bored as shit. So I was watching Frankie's Arma videos, and that was a first night. Second night we would go snowboarding, and I'll get into the second day right after I charge this battery. So like I said, day 2 is when the fun stuff started to happen. I woke up, and like I said before, my dad and my uncle kept telling me to drink water. I never really drank water just because like it's water. I just don't like the taste of water because it doesn't taste like anything. I don't know. So I didn't drink any water. So we were going to the hills that day. Woke up, had breakfast, ate granola bars or whatever, and the mountain is about like 5-minute walk from the house, like literally. Like the ski lift place where you like hop on a lift up the mountain is literally like a 5-minute walk from this dude's house. So we wake up, you know, we eat food, drink water, you know what I'm saying? drink water. We headed up there. We went to the town. We had a little town. Breckenridge is like its own little town. So we went there and we rented some snowboards. Well, I rented a snowboard, my dad rented skis. I think my uncle rented skis or whatever. And we went to the ski lift, hopped on. It's a long ski lift when you're going on when you're on an actual mountain. Like, I only was used to snowboarding. I was only used to snowboarding in like Wisconsin and stuff, and their hills are like, their hills down into the earth, and like going up a mountain, they take so long. It took like 20 minutes maybe to get up the mountain. I don't know. I know it took a long time, but it was pretty fun. You just gotta chill on a ski lift, you know, eat food. You know what I'm saying, eating those granola bars. So we go down the mountain a couple of times, you know, get warmed up on our snowboard and skis. And we want to go to the top, so you got to take like a few ski lifts to get to the top. Like, it's not one just takes you all the way up to the top of the mountain. Like, no. Like the main one I told you about, we go up, and then you just snowboard like down a little hill to the next one. And then you get on that ski lift, go up, and yeah. So we did that a couple times. I'm really not sure how many times it was, but we were getting pretty high up in the mountain. And the reason my dad and my uncle told me to drink water, it's because when you're like that high up in the air, like the altitude difference from where you're like originally staying, like, because I was in Illinois, what's it called, the water level? Or it's not the water level, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's higher elevation there. One of the little dips going down to a ski lift, I decided like I didn't want to have to like buckle in both feet back in just to go down a small hill and then unbuckle one foot just to get back on the ski lift, because like you can't have both feet buckled on the ski lift for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, so so like I said, I was way too lazy to just unbuckle it. So I had my one foot, like if you can picture a snowboard, like everyone knows what a snowboard is. My front foot was on it, and I was sitting like in between like the two bindings. Like I was sitting like on my butt, and I tried to slide down the hill like that, and I don't know, I wound up going pretty fast, I guess, and I kind of like wiped out pretty hard doing that, cause I couldn't slow down, cause I was just going like straight down the thing. I don't know, I wound up having a pretty bad wipeout, and I hurt my arm like really bad. Like I couldn't tell what it was, like my arm just hurt. And so me and my dad and my uncle, we get on this next ski lift and go up even higher. I believe we went down this hill one time and my arm was still hurting, because like I would fall and stuff, right? And every time I would get up, like, or every time I would even fall, like it hurt like a bitch. Like I don't know how to explain like how it hurt. It just like really hurt. And the second time going up, I told my dad, I was like, yo, like there's something wrong. And so I take off like my snow jacket, and my arm is like it's like swollen, like it's huge. Holy shit, like the side of that, it was so gross to look at, man. Like and we get to the top of this ski lift, right? After I saw that armor and everything, and we were so high up in the altitude, I don't know why, but like I blacked out. Like I wound up like I lost my breath, I guess you can say. I don't know, I just ran out of oxygen and I passed out, and I wake up. I was in a ski lodge on the top of the hill. I had like an oxygen thing on my face and shit. Felt really good. Like I felt good as fuck with that oxygen. But it's just it's literally just oxygen, but like I felt so good when they're giving it to me. But yeah, so I get ski lift down, I get a ride down the mountain, right? And I'm at the tippy top, keep in mind guys, like I'm at a ski lodge at the tippy top of this mountain. I get a ride down, like, you know those, what do you call them, the stretchers? It's like a stretcher, but it attaches to the back of a snowmobile. And I got put in that, and I was like wrapped up like a little mummy. And we were going down this hill like flying, bro. It felt like it felt fun. Like I know that, like I was having a grand old time. And my dad and my uncle just wound up meeting me at the bottom of the mountain. They had their little doctor on scene look at my arm. Didn't tell me much. Said, hey, you should probably go to the hospital, get it x-rayed. Like, thanks, man. You're a great help. So we wound up going to the hospital, getting it x-rayed, finding out I broke it, and so that was cool. However, once I was there, like once I was at the hospital, right? It's Colorado, like weed's legal, all right. Weed's legal for like people like 21 and over. All right, so I'm not 21. I go into the hospital and I have like this broken arm. One of the first things I asked the doctor is like, "Yo, can I smoke weed for the pain?" Like, or no, I didn't say like that. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know I asked, like, I don't know. I asked if there was any medicine I could take for the pain, and like he said some like stupid ass, like not even like hydro type medicine. Like it was just like some stupid like Tylenol medicine, like literally like Tylenol. Like I'm pretty sure he probably said go to the store and buy some Tylenol for it or some. I don't know. He didn't say that, but I asked for some medicine, like some natural medicine, if you know what I'm getting at. And I was unable to get that, so that was a sad day. And we wound up sitting there for a while. And in this hospital, right, we were in this one wing, and there's not a lot of people where we were at, so the hospital was fairly quiet. And this other girl in this hospital, or this other person, I'm not even sure who it was, but they were just like screaming like bloody murder. Like they were screaming like how I would scream if I got stabbed. And they were doing it for like 15 minutes. Like, I have no idea what was going on in that hospital, but shit, that's a sad thing. I'm not laughing at them for screaming. I'm just saying, like, I felt bad for them. Like, shit, I should give them some morphine or something. No, just kidding, guys. Don't do drugs. Seriously, stay in school. But yeah, other than that, they slapped on a cast because we still wanted to go back out snowboarding. Like, and didn't want to waste a trip. They gave me this cast thing, this metal cast that you wrapped on your arm, and it's pretty cool because you can take it on and off. It's like a temporary one. And so we went back out on the hill, man. That was it. So after that, we basically just went. I know we went and got some food at another town close by, Breckenridge, which was also a very cool town. And they had some cool ass, like, there was Olympic tryouts going on at the same time or some shit. Not Olympic tryouts, but there was like some snowboarding tournament at that one town that we were eating at. So that was super cool. And then we basically just went back, hit up the hills a few more times. The snowboarding is so much fun, guys. Like, when you're at the top of that mountain and you see the view of like everything, like you see the view of the Rocky Mountains is just so amazing. Like, you guys, it's definitely something you guys should try out. Definitely go snowboarding, or skiing, or just give it a try. That was pretty much it for the second day. Third day, you know, I'm pretty sure we just went home, or we snowboarded it for a little, then we went home. Really wasn't much after that. Other than that, Breckenridge, cool little town. Couple little pot shops there that I saw. Cool ass pizza place that's like underground. Highly recommend. If you guys did enjoy this video, please slap a like. If you aren't subscribed, click that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any of my funny content. Because this Tuesday, either me or your Daily Chow, a buddy, another YouTuber, a buddy of mine, we are going to get tased for a YouTube video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day, guys. Peace out. JK. Alright, I'm actually like sexy as